Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back. Welcome in, people. Hope you're all doing well. Is everybody doing well? Welcome to my live, guys. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. Hello, is anybody here? Hi Drew, how's it going? Hello Aldo, what's up? Just got home, guys. I've been out all day, so went out to Scarborough today. Luckily the rain held off for the most part. But yeah, had a pretty good day. Went to the arcades and went for a walk after as well. Went for a walk along the seashore. Went a bit on the beach actually. Yeah, had a good day. So yeah, I hope you've had a good day too, Drew. So no, I mean I just went on the air hockey. That's all I went on. I don't bother with putting my money in some crap like I'm probably not going to win anything. It's kind of a bit of a scam, isn't it? They only pay out when they want to. Yeah. So, yes, very true. Yeah, it's just like gambling, really, isn't it? Although says my YouTube channel. What about your YouTube channel? How it was just the coastliner. Not too bad. Took a bit longer than I thought. But yeah, because going there it was pretty busy, so it did take a little bit longer than it should have, really. But it is what it is, you know. It's yeah. It's obvious. Was it expensive? I actually get, to be honest with you, I get a free bus pass. Yeah. So I'm kind of lucky. But I think for most people it's like £2, so it's not expensive at all. Even if hello Tamil, how's it going? Nice to meet you. What's up? Where are you from? Welcome to my live, everybody. Let's get the likes up, share the live out. Let's do this. Let's get this live popping. Coming into the chat. There's 9 people here. Come and say hello. Say hello, lurkers. Don't be shy. Hello, Anton. Good to see you again. I don't know, maybe it's this lag that's going on. People are saying now there's a lag on my live where the comments aren't showing up right away. But yeah. No, Ryan, we're here to just have a chat about stuff, like to talk about health and well-being and things like that, but maybe this ain't for you. But we talk about lifestyle, we talk about Ryan Jones says, all right, okay. So, we just talk about stuff here. Hello, Tan Long and Nguyen. But yeah, if you would like to subscribe, then that would be great. Trying to build this up here, but yeah, so hope you've all had a wonderful day. Let's get the likes up, everybody. 17 here, 1 like. Come on, guys. Let's get those likes up. So I was actually having a look at, thank you for the likes. Daniel says, go to sleep. I'm good. I'll go to sleep when I want to go to sleep. Thank you very much. I'm a grown adult. I can go to sleep when I want to. What's your party trick? I'm a magician actually, so I could show some magic tricks if you'd like to, but unfortunately I've got my actually got my phone charging right now, so I can't really do anything. I'll wait until my phone. I could take my phone out for a second, but yeah, let me just do this. Watch this, guys. I'll just do a quick coin trick. Let me just do this real quick. Hello, Ishon. How's it going? Who's her? I sound like her. What do you mean? Oh, Anton's just got rid of it. Can you see this? 2p, yeah, look at that, 2 pence. What's this? So I just rub it with my finger like that. You can see it's now changed into a 10 pence. Yeah, hope you like that. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Do a hat trick. I'm good, thank you. Anyway, so yeah, so I've just got home and, you know, I'm gonna probably not be on too long tonight. It's been a long day. Been walking around a lot. Walked along the sea. I went through a bit of a walk through a park. What do you do? What do you mean? What do I do? I hear, hello, Twin Xbox. How you doing? Welcome in here, everybody. Where are you all from, guys? Yeah, that whole English or Spanish thing is a troll thing. Yeah, I don't know where that whole thing's come from, but anyway, hope everyone's had a good day. Share this out if you can. Oh, it's your birthday, is it really, Tan? Drew says, did you have any nice food? I actually just got, I went to this like health food shop. I just got some, I got some sultanas. It might sound a bit boring, but I actually quite like them, you know. But yeah, I had just a bunch of those and some other stuff, but yeah, hello Stephen Brooke. I mean, I don't really eat fish and chips, but you know, each to their own. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good still, actually. Yeah, you know, I don't know how I managed to just like do all that. It's just been getting fit. So I suppose that's been helping just to, you know, to be able to keep going and going. And where are you from? I'm from my mother's womb. What about you? No, you can't be mod. In fact, anyone that has to be mod. What do you do for a job? I do a bit of busking, actually. What about you? Nice, Jamie. I love sultanas. Yeah, they're quite. Yeah, hello, women. Oh, here we go. Just need to try and just get rid any names like that. Just get rid of them. You know, just yeah. I think I'm going to need to start adding some more mods in soon. I'm just yeah, just some kind of people just not being serious. Like, you know, this ain't the chat for you. Just go somewhere else with that crap. I don't have a car. No, I don't drive. I have a BMW. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Which one do you have? I quite like the M3s. Like, yeah. Yeah, I remember like I used to play like because I had the Need for Speed Most Wanted and they had the BMW M3 with the stripes on it. That were pretty sick. That were a pretty sick car. Yeah, of course you are, Tan. You definitely act like it anyway. I'm not in Ireland. If I was in Ireland, I'd probably talk like that. I'm in England, Daniel. Where are you from? Yeah, I'll probably add some of those soon, but they're not here at the moment. But I hope everybody's had a good day. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, Mexico. Yeah. Onde. Yeah. How are you doing, everybody? So let's get the likes up. Come on, 8 people watching, only 2 likes. Come on, let's do this. Yeah. So yeah, what's everybody been up to today? Everybody been up to anything interesting then, or? Yeah, this weather's just so confusing. Like 1 minute it's been nice, and then the next minute it's been dull, and it's just been. Oh, thank you, Drew. Yeah, just keeps on. You know, kind of changing all the time. Like 1 minute it's fine, and the next minute is dull or raining. It's just, I don't know. so far we're not getting that much for summer. We did get a nice bit of weather, but yeah, could be better though. But could be a whole lot worse, I suppose. But yeah, like last summer wasn't great either. So I hope it's gonna have some really good days soon. Oh, you went fishing? Oh yeah, did you catch anything? Yeah, my dad used to like going fishing a lot. He had a friend that he would go fishing with, but they don't really see each other anymore because they live a long way from each other now. But they'll go fishing and 4 seasons in one day, I know. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Been windy and raining and sunny all today. Well, I was wanting to do the grass out back today, but started bouncing it down. Yeah, you just can't weigh it up, can you? It's just, hello Corey Wheeler, how you doing? I go fishing on the dating site. Hello. Yeah, I don't know about that whole dating site stuff. It's, I hear statistics of like people who meet on dating sites are far more likely to split up than those who actually met organically. I just feel like it's just a way of, I don't know, it's just very kind of, it's based on shallow things like physical attraction. And of course there has to be a certain amount of that, but the problem is that people can, pick bad partners on there because it's like they're sort of like favoring looks more because they don't get the full picture of someone's personality on these apps. So that, it's just, it's like people can be disregarded if they don't think they're good enough looking, and it's just, they don't know anything about them. And then if they actually got to know them, maybe they actually like them. Got to go out and meet people, right? What, are you talking to me, or are you just talking to people in general? Like, about people on dating, they've got the people on the dating apps. Just, it's like they're afraid to get rejected or something. Maybe that's all it is. Like, because on dating apps, it's like, if someone doesn't want to bother anymore, then they can just ghost, I guess. And it's like, maybe it doesn't, it doesn't feel like rejection is the same as like if you go up to someone and then try to, get them to date you, and then it's like, no, then that might make you feel bad. But on the dating app, it's, you don't need to have as much confidence to actually face rejection or whatever. It's, I think it's just, it's given people a comfort blanket, hasn't it? A lot of this online stuff, that people are not going out and facing the real world anymore. I think that's the biggest issue with it all. People can just go on social media instead of meeting people and forming a bond with anybody. It's just, people can go on video games instead of facing real life challenges. And you look back and you think, what the hell did I do with my life? It's just kind of sad, really, isn't it? But, some people will just not learn until it's too late. Drew says I got catfished on Tinder. She said she was 42, but she was definitely in her 60s. She expected me to pay for our dinner, but she got the most expensive thing on the menu. It was really awkward. All right. Oh, so she actually went on a date with you. Hello, Ace. How you doing? Do you have any hobbies that doesn't involve paying with money / subscriptions? What you on about? Keep your money in your pocket. A first date should be somewhere free or inexpensive, like a museum or art gallery. I mean, I'd actually say that it's probably best to meet somewhere like, kind of, say, for example, if you have some friendship group or something, or some activity you want to do, then just invite them out to something you're going to do anyway. So then there's no pressure on any of you then. Hello, Andy. You go away then. It's like, why are you even here? You telling me to go get a life? Well, what the hell are you doing here? So it's projecting is what they're doing. Maybe it's because they don't have a life. Yeah. Like if they were actually at the pub, they would be, with people, they would be talking to them instead of trying to come into a live chat. Yeah, it's just funny, isn't it? Yeah. It's freaking hilarious. Anyway. It's like they're talking to themselves, basically. That's what they're doing. Yeah. If you want to get a life, then you gotta do what you gotta do then. You can't just come and project onto other people. Do what you gotta do, you know? You don't know anything about me. I've literally just been out today with some people. Went out to Scarborough, went out for the day, so that's me done for the day. I'm happy. Yeah. I don't need to be doing that shit. I don't need to be be a degenerate or anything. Plenty of freaks is what it is. Corey, yeah. In fact, what was odd is that last time I tried to sign up for it, I couldn't even get into it. So for some reason, something had changed about it, and I couldn't get into it. But hello, Esma C. Good to see you again. How are you? But I can't even be bothered with any of those apps anymore, whether it be Tinder, Bumble, any of that. I can't be bothered. It's just the same old crap. Like you'll message someone, and then the other one might message back, but then it just ends up that they ghost you. It's like, well, I mean, you're just dealing with so many other guys on there, and it's like what's the point? Like you're just dealing with. There's probably hundreds of guys messaging the same one female. Like she's getting to pick between all these different guys, and then, yeah, what's the point? It's better to just meet someone in person, I think, because you're going to stand out over all of those guys who message them on dating apps, because they were probably the ones that didn't have the confidence to go and talk to them. It's so much pressure to think I've wasted this time doing this. I think every person I've met feels this way. It absolutely sucks. Being a human is effing brutal. You deserve better than ghosting. Yeah, it is what it is, but, people will do what they'll do though. Can't control what other people do. You can only control how you react to it. But at least it's better than them, telling you that I don't like you, go away or something like that. It's just sometimes people will do it just because they think it's sparing that someone's feelings. Maybe they're afraid of confrontation if they tell you straight to your face that they're not interested. I've not been intimate with a woman for 5+ years now. That's fine, just stay on your grind or whatever you're trying to do, whatever your purpose is, just stay on that, really. Do you have a story when you almost died? Not really. I think there's been times where I've been like, I almost got run over and things like that, maybe, but not stuff I can really remember. Well, have you got any stories of when you almost died? Yeah, it's not stuff I can really remember yeah. I've done some like pretty crazy stuff in my life, like, yeah, but I don't remember like any sort of, I gotta go, sorry, okay, that was quite abrupt. Okay, bye. Yeah. Is anybody still there? Who's still watching? Let me know. Hope you're all doing well tonight, guys. It means psych. What's that? Don't know what that means, but anyway. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hello, Jay said, what's up? Welcome into my live. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Let's keep getting the likes up. Share the live out if you can. Share it with your friends, your family, or whoever. Drew, are you still there? Anton and whoever else. Hello, Halcyon. I know. What's up? All right, thank you. Yeah, I got 1K the other day. Still growing, so onwards and upwards, eh? Just got to keep the grind going. So yeah, I want to start this like Patreon soon, but I don't know. It just feels like no one will really be interested, and it's taking forever to get monetized. Yeah, so, like, I'm only getting like a few watch hours a day, like at this rate. Hello, Hamad. How you doing? Welcome in here. Hope you've had a good day. Drew says, "Yeah, I'm here." Jamie, I always find your lives entertaining. Oh, really? I was looking a bit into, what was it? This thing called bromelain, which is have you ever, pineapples, right? So there's this nutrient that's in pineapples called bromelain, and it's supposed to have some really good health benefits on the body. So yeah, so it's meant to be like good for the immune system. It's meant to, yeah. So there's good some lot. I was looking into the health benefits of pineapple. I actually got some pineapple chunks earlier from the shop. I'm gonna put some of those in some. I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm going to put some of them in some oatmeal. Yeah, I'm going to see how that tastes. I reckon it'll be quite nice actually, but yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a try. Maybe I should do it on camera perhaps and film me doing it. People have been saying they want to see some food stuff really, so yeah, I might start doing that if people are interested. Congratulations, man, for 1,000 subs. You totally deserve this, man, to be honest. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna, Jenny, can I ask your thoughts on tinned fruit, such as tinned pears and pineapple, peaches, etc.? Probably not as good as unsweetened pineapple juice is good. I mean, I think you're probably just best off trying to eat whole food, really. Like, you're missing some of the nutrients if you take the juice. It's, you're not getting all the fiber. You're stripping out a lot of nutrients when you just have the juice. So ideally, try and have like chunks or something like that. Or just eat a whole pineapple or whatever, however you want to eat it. But ideally, the juice is not gonna have all the nutrients in it. But anyway, but yeah, I was looking at this like bromelain, and so the enzyme in pineapples, and it's meant to help. I saw something about it can potentially help with like protein digestion, and or just food digestion in general. So maybe it can help if you've got digestive issues potentially, but I'm not saying it necessarily will. But you might want to look into it to find if it, maybe just give it a try. If you've got digestive issues, maybe try it, see if it works for you. But I saw this thing on the immune system how apparently they've been found that it could potentially boost the immune system, and a massive increase in the white blood cell count. The people who eat it, I don't know if it's a controlled trial, because it may be just that the people who ate them had an otherwise healthy diet, so it'd have to be controlled trial. Like you can't just be like, oh, the pineapples did that. So I'd have to look into like what the study was. Yeah, like when it comes to like the immune system, because you can't just. I think there's a lot of studies out there or observational studies which are like, retrospective studies, which are not the best type of studies out there. Hello, Nishant, how you doing? Any opinion on UK election? I don't really care. I feel like it's all just whoever gets in. It's kind of still the same. I made an omelette for tea this evening. 6 eggs whisked together. I added some tomato and mushroom and a few herbs and spices and topped with cheese. I'm avoiding meat now. Only meat I eat is fish. Right. Squid turns to mush if left in pineapple juice. Yeah, I saw something about they use it to tenderize meat, so it would make sense. I was wondering if cooking pineapple still has the same effects, because I've heard something about cooking enzymes destroys them or just partially destroys them. I don't know if that would happen, but it'd be interesting to, yeah, if like, if you ate pineapple with your meal, whether that would help to digest it better. If you've got digestive issues, you struggle with that, maybe it'd be good for like the people who have to eat a lot of calories, like, like the endurance athletes, bodybuilders, for example, who might, need to be eating 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day, to help to absorb the, and to actually digest and absorb the food better. But it might be this bromelain thing that's that's actually responsible for that. It might be it might be making the food digest better. So let's just see it. It's going to have antioxidants. So I saw something about this, like antioxidant chains. So like how they say how having different antioxidants together can actually amplify the effects of other antioxidants. Like if you have, what happens is that basically like with antioxidants, they're basically like there to, there's this thing called free radicals, which is unstable electrons. So these are produced when we metabolize, like whatever kind of food that we eat, and like whenever we metabolize in all these fats, carbs, proteins, whatever, that they cause all this these free radicals or oxidants, as some people would call them. And basically, if you eat antioxidants, they donate one of their electrons. The thing is, though, with that when they donate one of their electrons, that then makes hello Dale, hello the Ost gamers, how's it going? So with these antioxidants, the thing is, when they donate one of their electrons, that now becomes a free radical. So there needs to be a chain of, I think is how I understand it, antioxidant chain. So it basically stops them from, hello Drew Moore, how you doing? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was just kind of, anyway, I don't know. I was just saying that, the antioxidants and, it can help to prevent the oxidation. So you have to it has to be the right balance of antioxidants to buffer the effects of oxidation. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so this is how I understand it anyway. But So there was this thing about digestion. It was talking about talking about a group of enzymes called bromelain that may ease the digestion of meat. So I suppose like if you eat a lot of plant-based stuff, it tends to be quite easy to digest generally because the proteins and stuff, it's all quite sort of it tends to be not so tough to digest. So especially things like fruit and some vegetables are quite tender, and they're quite easy on the digestive system. Hello, Chill VR, how you doing? I'm just looking at this on Healthline. It's so another one saying it may reduce your risk of cancer. So that would be good. Obviously, don't take my word for it. This is just off a website. So there's this thing about may boost immunity and suppress inflammation. So it's also something quite interesting about having almost 4 times the disease-fighting white blood cells than other groups. So I don't know if the thing with this study though, was it that these children were eating other healthy foods as well as pineapple? So that might have been. I'm not saying it didn't have any effect at all, but that is quite a significant effect. Almost 4 times the amount of disease-fighting white blood cells, which is, I don't know if it's just that if they were given pineapples, maybe they were also given other healthy foods like apples and stuff like that, other fruits, and as well as vegetables and whole grains, nuts, seeds, mushrooms, and stuff like that. So maybe they were given a lot of healthy stuff, and it's not that they. Yeah, maybe it's the whole diet as a whole that's been disease fighting rather than. Hello, Michael. How you doing? So it's maybe the diet as a whole rather than just one food, but it'd have to be isolated in a study where they just have a normal diet, but one group that they actually added in pineapple, and the other one restricts pineapple. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something I wanted to mention about that, because you can't just say that it's going to cause almost a 4 times increase in the white blood cell and the disease-fighting white blood cells. I kind of find it hard to believe that one single nutrient would do that. You have to make sure that you're eating, well rounded diet that's got a lot of nutrients in it from different food groups and stuff. Yeah, not too bad, thank you, Michael. Anyway, share the live out if you can. But it was saying something about here may speed recovery after surgery or strenuous exercise. So talk about the anti-inflammatory properties of bromelain. It's hard to believe, but it could be true. Yeah, the thing, like I said, is that if one of the groups were giving them pineapples, they might have also given them generally a lot of healthy food. I would think. So it's just it didn't give any context to the study. Like I'll have to have a look. Actually, let's just go and look at the study. So this is on PubMed. So I'll have to go and see if there's an actual to what type of study it is. So it said, hang on, that's not what I'm looking for. So yeah, that wasn't what I was looking for. When I looked for, it was talking about the effects on the immune system. Bear with me a second, guys. Yeah, you would think so. What's that? Sorry. About the study, like, yeah, you have to link the studies. It's like you hear people talk about studies and then it's like they don't even know what they're talking about. They're just throwing some random thing up. So even if they have a study, it's like, have they actually looked into the study to see if it's actually legit? Yeah, so let's just go to where it says about the immune system. Yeah, so if we go to 9-day study, so there's some study on this. Effects of canned pineapple consumption on nutritional status, immunomodulation. Hello, Froggy. How's it going? Good to see you again. Immunomodulation and physical health of selected school children. So here we go. This randomized controlled trial. So it is a randomized controlled trial. So hopefully that means it's a good quality trial. And because I was wondering if like the study would be some like observational study, because the thing with observational studies or retrospective studies that they're not accurate. For example, if you try to say a certain diet is good, but then you're comparing it to say like like a standard American diet or whatever, or standard Western diet, then it might not be that the diet is better than having certain aspects of a standard American diet, but that the standard American diet as a whole would be worse because of all the shit that you add into it. Like, for example, all the fried shit, the the processed, like the crap, the deli meats and all the, but that doesn't mean that it's just like, yeah, someone would experience benefits going off that diet to a healthy diet, but that doesn't mean that their diet is the most superior one. You've got to kind of, there's a lot of it's not as simple as what people think. It's like yeah, it's like there's a lot of correlation versus causation stuff in studies, and so you've got to kind of use your discernment when it comes to studies and to really understand the truth about it. So let's talk about, let's have a look, see what the benefits of immune function. It's just that these studies, they have a massive amount of data. Like they have all this like essay of Queensland, Australia. Yeah, it's just that it's hard to read all that. It's like you're reading through like an entire newspaper or something. That's kind of like the length of the study. It's just like, who's got time for that? But sometimes you've got to like read through it all to really understand it all. I'm from Dallas, Texas. But it is interesting though that it might be Yeah, 6:55 a.m. Yeah, I'm not going to be on too long tonight, but anyway, it's just what I've been looking into. I think I'm going to start adding them in more. Jay says, I've heard that pomegranate juice keeps you younger for longer. It's a new discovery and I haven't looked into it. Yeah, I'll have to look into it a bit. Yeah, I could just get some like pomegranates you can get them in like in those trays, whatever you call them. My dad likes to eat pomegranates actually. It's just kind of like a little snack that he has when he's at work. It sort of like helps him to cause like he goes on this diet thing, but when he's not on the diet, he's trying to balance out what he's eating so he's not going to pile the weight back on. But he finds that not pomegranate's a good way to like help with the sort of craving something sweet. Just kind of have a little snack. I think they would eat things like grapes or some kind of fruit like berries, like strawberries, raspberries, stuff like that. It's just it can be good to snack on and not very calorically expensive. So, yeah. I mean, I think he does burn quite a lot from his work. Like he does like Royal Mail. It's like, you are sat around a lot, driving, but it's, I've heard him saying that he can walk quite a few thousand steps each day. So, and you're like moving stuff out of your wagon, and there is some, some physical work going on there, but it's like you can't out-train a bad diet. I do believe that is true. Like even if, if you're eating like 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day, for most people, like they're not going to be able to out-train that unless you've got good genetics, or maybe if you've got like high amounts of muscle mass, then yeah, you might be able to do that. But for most people, they're going to end up putting on a bunch of fat. I heard the CO makes you feel tired. Is it true? Actually, I mean, I've been out at the sea today and I'm actually feeling all right. I was actually talking to someone about this, and she was saying how it's only true for those who like have a kind of a bit of a toxic lifestyle. I don't know how true this is, but she was saying how people who have a lot of toxins in their body, that because of the fresh air, it helps to detoxify. I don't know. It sounds like some kind of like something that some quack would say, but I don't know how true it is. I don't know why the CO would make you tired. There could be some reason behind it, but I've heard people going on about they say that there's negative ions near bodies of water or out in the countryside, but especially around bodies of water, things like the seaside, things like waterfalls, rivers, lakes, stuff like that. They say there's negative ions, and these can have they could increase the like the detoxification of the body or something, and so maybe it's an effect of detoxification. Who knows? I can't really say why, but maybe if you're feeling tired, could it be a sign that your health isn't the best? This could all be completely nonsense. I don't really believe it myself. It's just, I guess there needs to be some more studies done into why some people feel tired after going out to the sea, but I don't really notice myself being any more tired. In fact, if anything, to say I've been doing so much activity today, I'm actually not feeling too bad. I've seen 3 wild fox attacks in the past few weeks. One child was killed by a fox. Oh shit. Fucking hell. I didn't even know that they could do that, but bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't aware that they could be. Yeah. Right. Didn't know they were that bad. Yeah. I don't know. But then, like, my conspiracy brain would then say, because, like, at one time I would have really probably jumped to be like, maybe that's just some propaganda just to stop your kids from going out. I don't know. To keep your kids to keep them safe. I don't know. And the thing is, it's like, if it's like a 1 in a million or even less often than that, is it really that sort of something that you would worry about? I mean, that's up to you if you yeah, I don't know if there's places that you could go where you would be more safe from them, or so how old was this child anyway that well yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff. Nature can be freaking brutal. It's like, what kind of fucking god would do all this shit, you know? That's what I wonder. Hello, David. Natural selection. Huh. I'm like, what kind of god would do this shit? To be honest, I kind of see it as an abomination. I try to see the beauty in the world, but then I kind of just see it as like, you know what, like, how can I, sort of think that God created all this? It's just like, but I'm not going to get into any kind of religious debates. It's just, I have these thoughts like, it's just, if I keep talking about this, some people are going to get offended, and it's just, I don't know. You're going to get people arguing on both sides, and I'm like, I really can't be doing with that. It is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be on probably like a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to call it a night. Any more questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. We have playing some pretty big pythons here. Oh yeah. I think carrying a firearm in the UK should be legal with knife crime increases. Well, some people might argue that basically that when it comes to, I mean, like you can kill more people more quickly with a gun. And that's the argument they'll probably use. I don't know if it's a valid argument necessarily. Maybe it would act more as a deterrent, perhaps, if someone knew that someone could just pull out a gun. Let's say someone pulls a gun. I don't know, but I think that the best thing to do is just more focus on why is it that there's crime in the first place. Deal with that, because I think the crime is a symptom of a bigger issue. Because people look at, oh, we need to stop all this crime, but it's like, okay, yeah, we need to stop the crime, but we need to look at why is it happening. Hello, unknown. Michael says, but wouldn't that make things worse? I've heard about the UK, right? But I think that we should be looking at why is it happening in the first place? Why is all this crime happening? In some cases, it's because of people not making a lot of money. They do, I don't know, like, or it might be some other reason. Maybe it's people's upbringing or whatever it might be, but we need to try and tackle whatever the issue is. But I guess that's too difficult for some people to try and figure out. David says, I see those crimes as social engineering product. What do you mean? Is there some like conspiracy theory thing or something? Or the government has unfortunately gone very soft. Maybe the prisons are too full. Well, I'm just talking about like, I mean, there needs to be like, I mean, why is it that people are causing crime in the first place, because it's like you can put a criminal behind bars, but it's like they still have the mind of a criminal inside. There's still something wrong with them. Maybe it's their mental health. Maybe it's, there's something, whatever that their influences are, and to try and, because I remember hearing arguments about death penalty and stuff like that, and we should be trying to rehabilitate people instead or whatever, but we have to look at why is it that these people are killing people and torturing people in the first place? What has gone wrong that they're doing that? There's too much emphasis on the criminal and not enough on the victim. What do you mean? Well, what I'm saying is that, what is actually driving the person to actually do it in the first place? Like, whatever it is they're trying to do, like what is actually driven them to that point? Because nothing happens without a reason. It's just logic. Chaos is need that people beg 400% surveillance, not 15-minute cities, right? So you think it's all, so why is it all happening then, all this crime stuff? You think so how has it been engineered? Is it through, some might say it's the violent video games, maybe it's social media or whatever it might be that, so we should be asking these questions, like what has gotten into people's heads? I suppose we've always had crime in some way. You look at all the wars that we've had, but I guess it's just in human nature, I guess, in some cases that, it's all about, dominating over other people, and I don't know what it is, but yeah, like if we could try and get to the bottom of why people are criminals, then maybe we can actually stop it from happening. Because giving people, punishments for it, I mean, yeah, it might stop some of it, but then you'll get people sometimes you'll get people even doing more crime to try and evade justice. Yeah, so I remember hearing that was an argument against death penalty, is that in some cases they'll actually do even more crime to evade justice. Now, I don't know how true that is, but maybe in some cases that could happen, where they kill someone and then that person might, be someone that's, for example, they might have seen something that it's like that they could just grasp on them, and then they then kill that person as well, because so anyway, born to do crime upbringing. Well, I think a lot of it's just that maybe a destruction of the family unit might be a big part of it, I guess. Do you think that the destruction of the family unit might be in some way responsible for people becoming unhinged and just really kind of antisocial? And okay, what do you mean hi and bye, James? Okay. That was like the quickest hi and bye ever. The catchphrase these days is intergenerational trauma. Yeah, there's, like I said, nothing happens without a reason. So if we can find a reason for these things, because the thing is, each case is going to be different, and I think that, of course, I'm not trying to side with criminals here. I'm just saying that there is a motivation for everything. Everything that someone does, there is a reason behind it, even if it seems illogical. We have to try and somehow understand, and it's going to be difficult sometimes, and sometimes it's almost impossible to understand the um, like the thought process behind things. But if we can start to tackle some of these things, like just try to make sure that these children are brought up with love and kindness, and that they're not, that make sure that they have their needs met. In some cases, there's a lot of like autistic guys, for example, a lot of these, incel, like terrorists that actually, kill people or try to. Um, it's like, it's just they have some real big mental issues. A lot of them have autism, for example, or they might just really be psychotic in some way, and that it's like they haven't had the help that they need. A lot of times they've just been thrown to the side, like no one really cares that much. It seems like a lot of these young men are just not being cared for. And if you don't care for young men, and it's like, well, there's this whole, male loneliness thing. It's like, if you don't care for young men, then you're going to end up in a dangerous situation where you don't know what these people could be capable of, and they might even start going more and more radicalized if we do not do anything to help these people. Because putting them in prison, I don't think is going to stop it. Some of them it might stop, but the ones that are the most determined will do it regardless. So it's just we have to sort of just I guess just check in with people, make sure they're doing all right. Because you never know. Your best friend could, if you haven't spoken for a while, maybe they could start becoming radicalized. You don't know. You don't know what's going on in the background. If they might be struggling. Well, maybe not your best friend, but it might be someone that you talk to here and there. It's like you don't know what they're going through. They might be in desperate times. Some people say desperate times call for desperate measures. And for them, it's like the only way is like to do crime. I'm not saying they should be. I think that is terrible. But we have to really just get people to open up. And what's that? But I know it's not an excuse. Of course, it's not an excuse. But something's gone wrong, is what I'm saying. Like, of course, it's not an excuse, but there is a lot of people suffering. We can't deny that. It's like, it tends to be the people that are the most privileged in the world tend to be the least likely to cause crime, because at least not, I suppose you could say that in some ways they do cause crime in that, they do scams and things like that, but they're probably not as likely to, I don't know, like, because I'm not really too sure. I mean, obviously some of the most wealthy people, but generally those that are kind of, somewhere in the middle, they're just kind of, they're getting by, they're doing pretty well, they're not, just earning an honest living, or, they have a family and whatever, and they're just, just living a good life. What's the Werther effect? Don't know what that is. Okay, Drew. Yeah, you have some like proper like cheap food, don't you? Yeah. But you might wanna, I don't know, like look at trying to sort of add in some. I mean, it's not really, surely it can't be that expensive to have some oats or something like that. Live life to the fullest. Yeah, like Drew, surely you could, I don't know, try and get some oats or something. Try and get some Just get some fruit in there or something. Just, yeah. When something is shown in media, then people do it like it's shown, published. Yeah, a lot of it's like you can't necessarily trust it, can you? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, of course, I'm not saying that I condone any of the behavior, but that doesn't change the fact that certain people have been pushed. There's certain people have been pushed over the edge. There's people that have been, when you have people believe that they're worthless, if you haven't believed that they are, not, if they've been, outcasted or whatever, and it can drive people over the edge. And then they might try and find gangs because they feel like they've got a group that they can fit in with. I'm not saying that's a good thing. It's terrible. But I can sort of see now that where certain people are coming from, even though I think it's terrible what they do. We're trying to help people, and then there'll hopefully be less victims. It's like, a lot of times it's because they felt victimized, and then they project that onto somebody else. They turn somebody else into a victim because that's what they felt. I have a low budget to live off, but I can make it work, especially now I've stopped eating meat. Yeah, in fact, meat's actually kind of expensive, but yeah. Hello, Richard. I'm all right, thank you. I went to Scarborough today with some people, at this place that I used to live. They were like organised a trip, so hello, Poo6. How's it going? I'm going to be getting off here in a minute. I'm only on 2% battery, so yeah. Seeing this judge from America makes the criminals do odd but wholesome punishments. He's got them reformed from crime somehow. Really? Right. I did win some of the games, but the first couple of games we had 2-on-2, and then but yeah, we had like one where I had 1-on-1 and we drew. So yeah. Oh well. I ended up staying around with one of them for a while afterwards. We walked along the beach, kind of went for a long walk. I'm surprised I'm not completely out of it, but yeah. But I'm not too bad. There's just some people say that sea air makes them tired. I was feeling a little bit on the way back, but that kind of just tends to happen no matter where I go. If I, do a lot of traveling and a lot of walking around and stuff, you're gonna burn yourself out. But considering it, I'm not too bad. I will be going to bed shortly, but yeah, I'm not like completely out of it though. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't have even been able to do what I did today. And I went for a run yesterday and I did like 9.79 miles. And that took me 1 hour and 21 minutes and 16 seconds. So yeah, I'm just been getting really fit. Like my recovery's just been really good. So really happy about that. I've just been looking into pineapples and their health benefits. I'm gonna probably start eating more of those. I've got some chunks. I'm gonna put them in some porridge tomorrow, so I think I'll try that, see how that goes. I think it'll be quite nice. Yeah, it is good. I mean, I was quite happy with the time as well, and yeah. The only thing is I probably would have been able to keep going, but one thing that happened was my feet started to get like blistered, and also for some reason my right shoulder started aching like mad, like after about probably halfway, and I noticed that my right shoulder, I don't know why, it was right shoulder was starting to ache. And it was doing that for a few hours when I got back, and it seems to have pretty much gone now, but yeah, it's, I don't know, maybe all the swing in your arm about, hello fruit mad world, how you doing? But yeah, it's just, when you constantly swing your arm, I suppose eventually it will lead to that. So anyway, but yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, if anyone's new here, make sure you give me a follow. That would be really appreciated. Anyway, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. So I should be back on in the morning. Got week off now. I'm doing fitness every day all week. Oh, really? That's good. Okay, mate. Might catch you all again. Okay. Take care. Good night. Peace out.